storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Britney Spears. All right. Britney Spears has been in the news the last, week or two, speaking out against this conservatorship that she has been under for 12 years. The reason why I call bullshit on a lot of mainstream media is because most of us here, have literally been screaming free Britney for years. She really had no reason to be put under a conservatorship. Typically, you put under a conservatorship if you are experiencing dementia. And even though her daddy tried to say she's going through dementia, no, that old ass hillbilly ass, his ass going through dementia, not her. Okay, even though he wants to say she done lost her mind, I honestly feel like it's the other way around, and her father lost his mind. Matter of fact, never had his mind for a very long time. This is a girl that's been sold to the industry, and when she tried to get out, they locked her ass down because she is a moneymaker. And this industry is going to make money off you by hook or crook. So, you either going to be a slave or they're going to kill you and make money off your music because you don't own your name and your music anyway, usually once you win the game. That's just the truth. So, like I said, father and lawyer had control over her pretty much for the last 12 years. The lawyer dropped out of the conservatorship a few years back. It's been several updates. I'm not taking y'all through that, but my whole thing is this. The Free Britney movement, I guess now it's okay to talk about it in mainstream media because she has finally spoken on it. I told y'all a couple years back when she was saying she was okay, she was not okay. Ain't no grown ass person okay not being able to be a grown person. She can't leave a house. She can't go buy Starbucks. She can't get an IUD removed. She can't really live her life. No fully grown adult is going to be happy with that. The woman is almost 40. Just look at it this way. She literally had 2 kids and she has never been allowed to have full custody of her kids or unsupervised visitation with her kids. And y'all really believe she was happy? The daddy having them most of the time. She get them every other weekend. Gotta have somebody there. Hey, Sue, you're bringing my kids? Okay, cool. Acting like the girl was really gonna hurt her kids or put them in danger when she would do. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. How did the mainstream media convince y'all that this woman was ever happy being in a conservatorship? Now, I'm not saying people don't go through shit and they don't have mental breakdowns. I mean, the girl literally been freaking working since she was, 4 or 5 years old in the Mickey Mouse Club. Disney, we already know what Disney is linked to. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. So let me just move forward a little bit. My whole thing is this. According to Kevin Federline, according to Britney's ex-attorney, according to her father, she is not able to care for herself. She's a danger to herself. She can't be in control of her finances, but she can put out 4 albums and headline tours. She can still work and continue to build a multi-million-dollar empire that she doesn't even have control over. So let me ask you, what can she do if she really that sick? Why she ain't been allowed to rest? And I mean truly rest, not putting her in a mental hospital or rehab for, tweaking to her MK Ultra chip in the back of her head. Why is nobody speaking on this? And for her sister that's coming out saying she's standing with her in 2019, Britney said the sister and the pappy forced her to go to a mental institution and take pills that she didn't want to take. And we know them pills that they give you in the crazy house make you even crazier if you ain't really all that crazy to begin with. Is Britney probably bipolar? Yeah, like most of us out here crazy as fuck. If you had 80 cameras on you, you probably wouldn't have your kids. Come on now, let's keep it real. We all have meltdowns. We all go through bouts of depression. We all go through all of that. But she has so much on her. 12 years ago, she had the paparazzi, the pressures of the industry. She was a new mom. Marriage was falling apart. She felt embarrassed. Had her daddy controlling her. That's what broke her. I mean, and then the paparazzi didn't make it any better. So it's just mighty funny to me how people will break you and then laugh at you for being broken when they did the damage. Because if her pappy really gave a fuck about her, she would not have been working, enslaving the last 12 years. She would have been able to be somewhere chilling, enjoying the money that she had because she had enough money to take care of her. But I forgot, you really don't give a fuck about Britney. What you wanted Britney to do is continue to take care of you, Mr. Spears. Take care of you, take care of your hoes. Oh, Mr. Federline, you want her to continue to take care of you and all your kids that you keep having out here because you ain't nothing but a fucking sperminator. That's just the truth and what it is. And as far as Jamie Lynn, I'm sure she getting paid off this shit too. Hell, Jamie ain't done shit since she got fired off of Zoe 101 for getting pregnant. And we still looking for your baby daddy. Now, Now the conservatorship, wait. Oh, no. We don't talk about conservatorship. I want us to go down memory lane, right? So keep in mind, this is her father, right? This is her pappy, Jamie Spears. Here's the thing. I don't give a damn what y'all say. This is a weird ass father-daughter relationship. I'm not saying a father and daughter cannot be close, but if y'all don't realize that this man has an obsession with Britney that he does not have with Jamie. I guess he knew a long time ago Jamie wasn't gonna be the breadwinner. Jamie wanted to dig, and Jamie wasn't tripping off no Zoe 101. Still trying to figure out who your baby daddy is. Anyway, I'm gonna drop on that point until we figure it out. He's always been super obsessed with her, right? Just like Jessica Simpson's dad, right? Just like Matthew Knowles. I'm just saying. It's one thing to love your child, but after a while, it gets creepy, right? It's the same thing with the momagers and their sons. It gets sometimes a little creepy. Like, is this your son or your man? Is this your daughter or do you want to fuck her? You know, but you is a hillbilly hick. And I'm gonna keep calling you a hillbilly hick because you know what you remember what you call Columbus short? A nigger. You remember that, right? Huh? You've been controlling her from the very beginning. Yeah, Britney was talking to Columbus for a little bit. She sure was. They actually would have made a good couple. She might have actually been happy and not been taken for a lot of her damn money like she was with Kevin. But you found out she was laying up in the bed with this black man, called her, she put it on speakerphone, and you said, I want you away from that. And you did just that, Britney. And Britney ain't really honestly been happy since until now the man that she's with currently. I'm just telling y'all, this man has been controlling her for a very long time. And my thing is this, did he whip everybody's ass in that house when y'all was coming up? Because why did your mammy allow your daddy to do this? Why did your sister not say none? Britney got a brother named Brian. Why did nobody come to defend Britney? But now they want to act like they care about Britney now. You know why they didn't defend her? Well, one, they was scared of the pappy here, even though hell, I'm sure he done whipped all y'all, literally whipped these Louisiana white folks. They whipped. Ain't no whooping. These are whipping switches these people got. You can tell by the way they stay in line. Hey, Britney, you know them whippings was real because even when your kids was over, his grandkids got out of line. He popped the shit out your son in his mouth. And California call that child abuse. But where Jamie's come from, they just call that child rearing. Anyway, when everybody was living and eating off of Britney, because Britney was the breadwinner, Britney was the talent, Britney was the everything. This family would literally be nothing without her. Okay, but they probably, tried to brainwash her to think that, well, we wouldn't be anywhere without your dad, without Jamie. But, he might have squirted nut in your mama, but you were always the star, and that was a talent that God gave you. It took Beyonce a while to realize that yes, your daddy made you, but you were always meant to be a star. It took Michael Jackson. I don't even know if Michael Jackson ever truly realized it, that yes, your daddy squirted in your mama, but you were always meant to be the star. See, you gotta watch that. But anyway, so she's been good enough to feed everybody, but not to be in control of her own life. So okay, move right along. Columbus goes about his business. You didn't want her with Columbus, but you were okay with her getting with Kevin Federline, who was also a backup dancer, who also had a pregnant wife at the time named Shar Jackson. So, Columbus was an N-word, but it was okay for Britney to then get with and marry an N-word lover. And yes, I know the marriage was done in secret, and secret wedding. I get the whole thing. They showed the special on ABC back in the day. But my whole point is, her daddy didn't fight to get this marriage annulled. He just was glad that the man was white, even though Kevin was the definition of white trash. And let's just keep it real. Nobody wanted him but Shar. And as soon as he could get another come up, that's what he did. This is a white boy that figured out he didn't never want to work, which is why he got with Britney. And ran game so strong, put 2 kids in her. Now she pays him around $60,000 a month in child support to not only take care of Kevin, his current wife, but all 6 of his children. 2 by Shar, 2 by Britney, and 2 with his new wife. Guess what else? Let me tell you. now that it's looking like this whole conservatorship is about to, eventually be over, now that it's, the Free Britney movement is gaining traction, Kevin Federline's attorneys are speaking out and saying that they have concerns about her leaving her conservatorship without one final evaluation. What you think they're going to do in this one final evaluation? Do you think if they do one final evaluation, they would actually let her up out of the conservatorship? Come on now, we not done. We see right through it. Don't y'all think it's possible for doctors in the mental facility, wherever they take her, because it's all decided by a court, don't you think it's possible for them to be paid off either by the judge, who was paid off either by the pappy or by Kevin, to keep her locked down under this conservatorship, aka slave ship? Do y'all trust and believe any? I don't trust any of these people around her at all. Not the daddy, not the mama. The mama didn't fight hard enough. If your mama didn't fight for you, your mama don't love you. That's just my opinion. Your mama should not have sat back while your dad did all this. I don't understand, and I just don't agree with it. This girl's almost 40 years old and has no control over her life, and now everybody wants to come out and say, I support her. Jessica Biel, Justin Timberlake with his fuck ass, bitch. Now you want to come out and say you support her, even though we've had a past? How you going to say you support Britney and still bring up some old shit? You could have kept your tweet to yourself. You need to worry about keeping your hands to yourself and not doing the two-finger discount and biracial twat like you like to do on acting sets, Justin Timberlake. You worry about that and keeping your big booty white girl wife. That's what you worry about doing. But anyway, I say all of this to say everybody's known this girl has been under control and a slave for the longest. This is industry standard. When you see these celebrities, you guys always wonder why they have entourages or why there's always that one person that goes with them everywhere. It's their handler. It's the person that's paid, and usually they pay them in the form of being their manager or their friend that goes everywhere with them, that controls their every move and make sure that they don't get out of line. I truly feel like when Britney was starting to have a breakdown, starting to just encounter mental health problems with the paparazzi, being a new mother. As a matter of fact, was Britney going through postpartum and then having issues in her marriage and then being controlled by her daddy and then having paparazzi follow her everywhere? Did that really cause it? Because that's more plausible to me that she was going through postpartum than dementia. But I'm just saying. But anyway, y'all just gotta see a trend. Let me show you some. Take more events. They can tell you whatever story they tell you about how they met and how they got married and he had a white girl at first. Because, that part is true. Vince likes blonde hair and blue eyes. Tamar ain't got nan one of them. So why would this relationship actually come together? Think about it. She couldn't make no music without him. She couldn't work with nobody without him being right there. Was that a manager or a handler? And let's not even forget that the contract that she signed with E1 Productions, she signed it technically under duress and without even fully reading it. Now, why would your husband/manager let you do some shit like that? Did we forget that Cassie was a slave for 10 years? And stuck in a relationship that she was clearly not happy in? Hell, we knew she lost it when she shaved the side of her damn head. Y'all thought it was cute and started copying the cut. And the girl was pleading to be let go. And she finally did and got rescued by her trainer, who she's not married to and got 2 children. I'm just saying, y'all don't see a trend in the industry? You not see it? Diddy the Cassie, Tamar Vince. Y'all name some more people down that you can tell that they are their handlers, not their managers, not their husbands, but handlers. And they're always around when something mysteriously happens to them. And all this shit about sending these celebrities to rehab and they try to off themselves and they going to they do shit to them in the facilities. Or a lot of times they're forced to go to those facilities by the higher ups, all right, the people who run them. But let's take it back. Let's take it all the way back. Britney has literally been working since she was a child in Disney, in the Mickey Mouse Club, along with Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake, Ryan Gosling, and this one other one too that was in that same group. But anyway, the girl been working for a long time. You see the Freemasonic tiles. You already know how Disney get down, okay? And it is a lot that happens to child stars. And so let's rewind. Whatever Britney went through as a child, in conjunction with however her pappy actually fucking treated her, because when you're treated like a commodity from the time you're a child, you don't really feel love. When the whole family is dependent on you, you don't really have time to truly be a kid. All you know is work, work, work. And then the industry does what it does to her, you know, and then Justin trashes her. And then the industry trashes her. And then she goes through issues. And then she has kids and paparazzi. It's enough to make anybody lose their damn minds. And in 2021, people are finally opening up their eyes to see that this girl is being held against her will. Is y'all slow or dumb? Y'all let me know which one it is.
Bags at nightanddaymarket.com. Make sure you sign up to the website's email to get their latest discounts. The link is in the description box below. Hey ladies, summer's here. You ready to step out in style? Well, head over to nightanddaymarket.com. They got an array of t-shirts, bags, earrings, sneakers, and much, much more. Oh, don't forget to sign up to their email list on their website to get those discounts. So y'all better head over there and get yourself some at nightanddaymarket.com. The link is in the description box below.
Storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.